It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. Capital One Arena in our nation's capital. Tonight, the Washington Wizards getting set to match up with the New York Knicks. The opening tip belongs to the Wizards as we get going in Washington. Count it, no and one. There was some contact there.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Flushes it home.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
To Beal. Nurkic. Slams it down. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Fox into the front court. Down 2. To Dennis Smith Jr. Smith on the drive, but his shot won't fall. Dennis Smith Jr. missed his first. That one goes.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Doesn't get the bounce. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Fox with it. Trailing by 4. Smith. Jumper's good.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
To Beal. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Mixing things up. Hockey line.
Substitutions, subbing in for the Washington Wizards, number 22.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Down low to Smith. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Here we go. My ball.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
free throw's good. A three-point play, and with that, they go up by 3. To Dennis Smith Jr. Here comes the screen. Smith lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Finish that. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chippy.
And hits the first free throw. Two for 2 on that trip. Possession lies with New York. To Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
To Hollis Jefferson. Nice pass to get things going.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Has a look. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. Sheer strength to slam it down. He ran right through the gauntlet.
He got through traffic with ease, but if you're going to fully collapse the defense, you're going to leave wide open three-point shooters.
Layup goes down. Well done.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Turns and slams it down.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Watch the pick. You see it. You see it.
Dennis Smith Jr. He's now shooting 5 for 7. He'll put it up at the buzzer. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
get right into the action here. And while it's not a big deficit, they should pretend like they're getting blown out. They benefit from that kind of mentality in the second half. Have a look at the leading scores. The Knicks will start the third quarter with a tie on the scoreboard. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets.
Game track. Assists.
The first half is exactly what coaches want to see from their players offensively. The ball is moving, players are taking great shots, and the assist totals keep going up.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
New York Knicks basketball. De'Aaron Fox. Deep two there, won't go.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Smith. And look out.
An easy two, get back on defense.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Porzingis.
Screen come.
Fox, defended by Yusuf Nurkic. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Washington with the basketball. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Smith with the basketball. Tie game, third quarter. And throws it down. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
I got ball.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
De'Aaron Fox to Dennis Smith Jr. Screen coming. Dennis Smith Jr. sizing up Beal. And he finishes at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Now the coach of the Knicks going to signal for a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a two-point basketball game. Both coaches hitting the reset button.
Substitutions, New York. Substitutions, Washington.
I got ball.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. The possession lies with New York. To Porzingis. Has a chance. The shot by Porzingis.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
That's all you.
Beal.
Here we go.
In the slam.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Add 2 points to the board.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Whistle stops play. Timeout for Washington. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot? It down with authority. Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Porzingis. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. The Wizards are the winners as they just squeak this one out by a point. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Wizards finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Check out the leading scores for the Washington Wizards.
Player of the game.
If you asked him I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.